So technically it's already happened. It's 2 a.m. So what a.m. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. What happened? Did somebody fall? That's funny. Oh, is it Gold Week? No, I think it's just in relation to that. What's our bit? What is this? What's going on here? Oh, I think it's still trying to get a reading, that's why. I was like, why does it look so weird? Amazing. That's not quite the same. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna get started in a moment. Doing some more Lost Judgment today. Oh, I gotta say, hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be on Wednesday. That Gaiden comes out. When is that coming out? The 17th, so the week after? Yeah, week after on Friday, Mario RPG comes out, bro. Holy shit. Insane. What a timeline to live in. Man, I'll get started here in a second. Once everybody comes back around, y'all. Alright. So, back out of here, doing some more Lost Judgment for today. So we've opened up a little bit more. I forget. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the courthouse. That's the next thing that's gonna be going down. Maybe I should fight these guys real quick. This motherfucker's got a whole ass sword, huh? Or is that just a stick? Nah, it's a sword.
Let's do this.
That's too good. That works.
Really, guys?
Oh wow, I actually got all filled up with iron plates here. I have to go to Ebisu soon. Start selling off some of this stuff. What's going on, Chorus? We going to the courthouse today.
So what you're saying is, Yui Mamiya was not a victim of sexual battery, but rather she conspired with Akihiro Ehara to fake a murder alibi.
Mm-hmm.
We've already closed the book on that ordeal, yet now the defense wants to write a sequel?
Hell yeah. Sadao Takano. I forget that this is the guy that we faced off against the last game.
To establish the defendant's motive in the harassment, we need to bring.
Also, he sounds like the dude. He sounds like the android from
Staged. It was all part of their script.
fucking Detroit Become Human.
It sounds like the defendant has some strong hostility for the court.
Ihara got the court to accept his murder alibi by twisting the legal process to his own ends. It was easy to miss, because at the time, Mikoshiba's body hadn't been found yet. But we have to admit that we all got duped.
We? You're not even a lawyer. You're a detective.
Yagami-sensei still has a license to practice.
Forget what I said if it offended you, prosecutor.
My superiors always told me that in his youth, your Genda-sensei was a difficult man.
Mm-hmm.
He'd insist his clients were innocent, persisting even in the face of conviction. He was hostile to the prosecution, and was known to fraternize with Kamurocho Yakuza. But it was his sheer disrespect that made my boss hate him.
Damn. You sure know an awful lot about Genda-sensei.
Because I honestly can't say I like him. He treated me like a child when I was starting out.
Wasn't that nice?
I'll tell you this. There's no higher praise for the defense than being called difficult by the prosecution.
That's not wrong. Genda-sensei was worried about Saori-san's career, but I guess he fought the prosecution just as hard back in the day. Guess Saori-san picked up some of that attorney spirit from Genda himself.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has agreed to the appeal?
Yes.
But if Ehara really committed the murder, why would he agree to his alibi being scrutinized?
Ihara's objective isn't to get away with murder.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be right. If your priority is saving face in front of the court rather than preserving fairness in the law.
You've got a real attitude.
Sorry I'm a bit late.
Who do we have here? Is this that guy that confronted what's her name? I think so.
So, with this appeal, the defense wants to assert the defendant's innocence by establishing his guilt in a murder.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
Yeah.
He's from the Metropolitan Police. Considering Ehara was on the force, he has a vested interest here.
Okay.
He's not here to participate, don't worry.
The police can't afford to be embarrassed any further. We need to send the right message to the public.
Can we have your name, please?
The name is Bando.
Yeah, there it
And your
is.
title?
Think of me as a kind of police coordinator. But don't let me interrupt the proceedings. Forget I'm even here. Please, continue.
Yagami Bando, Tokyo PD Public Security Coordinator.
So much for this meeting being off the record.
Allow me to restate the prosecution's opinion to the judge. We cannot allow the murder footage to be used as new evidence in Akihiro Ehara's appeal. It's nothing but an online hoax of unknown origin. We can't just casually introduce that into court.
Indeed.
Furthermore, if Ehara bears such hostility towards the court, the footage might end up being a trap.
Trap.
Yes. What if the next viral video proves the original footage was doctored? What if the proceedings have already begun by then? Do we drop the appeal and call it a day? We cannot allow a man like Ehara to swing the court around by its nose at his whims. With that in mind, I believe Ehara's conviction should be upheld and enforced. Would the defense care to comment? Did you think any of this through before filing this appeal?
Yes, we aim to prove the defendant's innocence no matter what your objections may be.
And what about you?
What do I think about Hara's appeal? How do I answer him? He's there too, though. I don't know if there's really a wrong answer to this, though.
Ehara has to atone for Mikoshiba's murder. I can't look the other way while a killer evades his sentence.
Come now. Is that why you're appealing? If so, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yagami-san, I understand how you feel, but being innocent of sexual battery isn't guilt for Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
We're only appealing the groping case here, so...
Oh, right.
What is this nonsense?
How is that a wrong answer? That's just his angle in all this.
We will prove Ehara's innocent of sexual battery. We have all the evidence we need.
You mean the murder video? You're no better than the public. You believe everything you read online. Is there any real proof that the video isn't fake? Or are you trying to set a precedent for court sentences to hinge on dubious videos?
True, the prosecution might have a point here, Yagami-san.
Are we just doing the entire court case now?
The murder footage...
Oh,
What
right.
is
Oh my
this
god,
nonsense?
give it a rest already, Jesus Christ.
Ehara's guilty
They're
verdict.
just gonna be as vague as possible.
We don't think there was enough evidence at the first trial to result in that verdict.
There was fiber from the victim's underwear found on Ehara's hand.
That was a trick. It was set up with cooperation from the victim.
There is no evidence it was a trick. Are you saying Yui Mamiya and Ehara met beforehand? Is there proof of that? Was there perhaps any security footage we didn't see?
No, the station erases the footage from their cameras after a few days if there's no need to keep it.
Right. But if there's even a chance Ehara and Mamiya were a team, the underwear fiber proves nothing. What were the other deciding factors? Security footage? The smartphone videos we kept seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either, because there was a huge time gap in them.
What?
We've done enough legwork to know.
Security footage supposedly proves Ehara's guilt. There was a big gap, but what was it?
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
Well, no. But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of
It
times.
really feels like we're retreading old ground right
A
now.
mountain of security cameras covering every angle.
But I guess that's half the point.
But if you went there
We
to
gotta fight back up from where we
you'd find
started.
there are some blind spots. That's Ahara running, while Mamiya chases after her. It seems as though the whole chase is recorded, but this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw. That's the momentary gap in time where Ahara and his double switched places.
The victim was running right behind Ehara. She would have noticed if they swapped places right in front of her eyes.
Oh, but she knew about the swap all along. They were all in on it from the start.
Can you prove that?
Didn't we already
You don't
establish
have to
this?
prove the defendant is innocent, Takano-san.
What?
All we have to prove is that the evidence provided by the prosecution at the trial was insufficient to determine guilt.
That's
Because
true.
that's the role of the defense counsel.
Indeed it is.
If the prosecution can't debunk any and all possibility that the train groping was a put-up job, then it's innocent until proven guilty.
Then the defense should have brought it up the first time. Although I doubt Shirosaki-sensei actually believed in the defendant's innocence herself.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated by the defendant. It was our error not to have seen it at the time, but it would be another not to correct ourselves now.
Stop being so dramatic. He's just a subway perv.
That is a statement I cannot abide. The law can't give the impression that a false charge is permissible, even for a subway perv.
Right. I take that back. I misspoke.
He really just wanted that dub.
I do believe this case is worth a trial in the appeal court. If the court was misled by a hostile defendant, then only the court can correct it.
Thank you very much.
However,
Yep. It's gotta be a button there somewhere.
I too have seen Ihara-san's murder footage. I believe it would be difficult to introduce it as evidence in this trial.
Yeah.
Therefore, I cannot allow it to be brought into the courtroom at
So we
this
can't grill him with the appeal. We just have to stick to the appeal. We can't use the murder footage to flip the guilty verdict. We can't even bring it to court. Yeah, so they're keeping this pretty strict.
Sorry, son. Think you got this covered?
Huh?
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well, we'll be expecting you.
What the fuck are you still doing here?
Bando-san, was it? From public security?
I don't recall saying my department. But yeah, that's right.
Do you know Reiko Kusamoto? The vice minister at the Ministry of Health?
Of course.
Any particular reason she's under constant surveillance?
A rather bold question, isn't it?
It's just you and me here.
I see you know how to cut to the chase, Yagami-sensei.
At this point, there's no way a guy from public security can show up and not be related to Reiko Kusamoto.
Ahara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off your ass because nobody else can get eyes on him?
Kuwana, otherwise known as Yu Kitakata, is wanted on suspicion of murder. If you know where he is, please do tell.
Wanted for murder? Huh. Because you know, I thought it was RK acting on your orders that killed Sawa-sensei. You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the cops in the field have their suspicions.
Just gonna throw the cops under the bus?
Well, the cubicle workers always resent the corner offices.
Damn right.
Officers in the field complain about their superiors. I did the same thing back in my day.
Then why did you use thugs as your pawns instead of officers? Is
Less
that how
obvious.
Sawa-sensei got roped into this?
I'm afraid I'm not following.
No doubt about it. He's the one controlling RK. At the very least, he's one of the guys giving orders to Soma.
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force.
Duh.
Or maybe you just weren't able to find an underling you could fully trust.
That's a good one.
Public security's only tricks are surveillance and call tracing. You leave the dirty work to the thugs.
That may be true, but it's enough to crush the likes of you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask just in case. Where is Soma now?
Hand over Kawana to me, and there will be no more victims.
What?
He knows about
You
the
have a
murders.
reason to protect him? I already know he's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
around executing bullies.
Right.
He's a disturbance to public order.
It's true.
But he wasn't the one who killed Sawa-sensei.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to issue an ultimatum.
Hmm. So he wants us to hand over Koano. So, one of the trailers issued a pretty big spoiler, I'm pretty sure. Which is making me a little nervous considering we're still here and we got this guy talking about throwing around threats and shit. What's my next move? They're looking for Kawana. What should I do? Now, if I'm misremembering, then by all means, but like, we'll probably see it in a little bit. Depending on how shit goes down from here. Time me real quick. No. 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 That motherfucker got a gun over there? Damn. Just constantly out of eyesight. Come here. Take the supports. Oh, oops. Just fucking caught him in the side.
Really?
Fucking kidney punch. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, the office is gonna get hit at some point. Bip.
And stayed
The
out.
fact that he stares at them when he skids by is so fucking goofy. Where here was it? Was it in a more obvious spot? Hold on. Oh my god, why are you guys out here? I like that he does that slide. Kinda makes me think of Shinada a little bit.
What a waste.
It's further in and down. Maybe it's actually down those stairs somewhere. Although technically this is a whole different building. Or at least an offshoot of where we were before. And I don't think it was on that other floor. Oh, there it is. I passed it.
Hey, what could this mean?
Transmission.
Here we go.
Eye of the Dragon. So I got 11. It's crazy that there's like 56 of those, so holy shit. More obvious spot, at least to me, would be the roof. I Here I thought we already passed the murdered father figure phase. Oh no. In a fucking RGG Studios game? No. Nah, we still got one more to go. So. Propaganda is very likely in danger. Although they haven't made their move yet. At least it doesn't seem like they have. Is there really not one up here? Maybe not. Damn. Okay. These are religious elevators. Yeah, it's a little surprising. It is what it is, though. Where am I? Oh, I'm back down here. Okay. Still nothing else. Get out the friggin' board. Okay. I like way overshot. Excuse me. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they're here. Tailing us or the office? Look how squinched in their eyes are. Dude. Could they be RK? They're practically showing off how much they're following me. Is the public security's plan to put pressure on me? Yeah, they're not being subtle about it. Can we actually fight them if we get too close? Yeah, there we go. It took them a second. I don't know if they didn't expect us to go in there or not.
Really, guys? What a waste.
That works. Okay. I don't know if that's really gonna make a difference in anything, but whatever. Hi.
Yagami-san, was everything okay back there? That man, Bondo, I knew something was off about him. Is he one of the men behind RK?
Damn,
Yeah,
she's quick with
there's
that.
no doubt about it. He was trying to find out where Kawana was.
I see. That reminds me. Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
Oh boy.
Hoshino-kun, did you pick up what the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akutsu, came back to Kamurocho yesterday.
He's back?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah, so he would probably know about Soma. Know where he is?
Is her barking up Akutsu's tree again, huh?
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, Yagami-san, but RK owns some of the cabaret clubs in Kamurocho.
Okay.
And Akutsu manages them.
Oh.
If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if she becomes a rising star in the club, Akutsu apparently gives that girl a bonus. Personally.
Yikes.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
Our clients come from all walks of life in Kamurocho, cabaret girls included.
That's true.
So to sum it all up, a popular girl has a chance to meet Akutsu?
Oh
Yeah.
no, here we go
This
again.
week, nobody was getting that chance. Until yesterday. Which is how I figured out Akutsu is back in Kamurocho. He must have been in Yokohama.
Right.
Oh, well, that makes sense. But where exactly in Kamurocho is he?
That's the part I don't know. RK bosses never sleep in the same place twice. Gotta keep the cops off their trail.
But despite the risk, Akutsu still reaches out to popular girls.
Hey, I'm not
Hey.
even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
No
Awesome,
subtlety.
Saru-san. If you can rock the cabaret gig again, you can hook Akutsu.
It'd be an undercover mission to infiltrate RK.
Here's the problem, though.
Super.
Didn't she already get found out by some random
Damn,
dudes?
if I don't want to see Saori-san transform one more time, I can't help it.
This man.
What the hell's gotten into you?
Are there any bars we know for sure that RK owns?
You fucking shouted that shit to the heavens.
Remember Queen Rouge, the place Saori-san snuck into a long time ago?
Mhm.
RK recently took over the management there.
Oh, how convenient, so they don't have to make a new,
What about
map.
the owner? Still the same guy?
Yep, he's still there. One of the original employees. Only thing is, it used to be a classy spot, but they've cut a lot of corners. The vibe has probably changed a lot.
Well, maybe that means I can afford to go.
Hey, totally. I want to go too.
This is no time to be idiots.
Oh,
Okay, well, sorry, son, you'll need the whole makeover again. I can take point on that.
No need, I'll be fine.
Huh?
Just the other day, Mari-san and I figured out what kind of makeup goes over well with RK. I'll just go with that.
okay.
With Mari? Well, counterpoint, I think a man might know better what men like.
With all due respect, don't judge what you haven't seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Am I about to step on a landmine? Should I just leave it up to them? I have to redo. Let's see what she picks.
I'll leave it to you, sorry-san. Should've just kept my mouth shut.
Believe me, I'm not one to boast, but I'm confident my efforts are in the best interest of the mission.
It'd be hilarious if she completely flubs it.
That's the spirit. With Saori-kun here, Genda Law will have its doors open for another 20 years.
True. And we've got Yagami-san's wisdom too.
All right, should we get on with the mission?
Let's do this.
Well, at least we're cutting to the chase a little bit here. But yeah, we're talking about a lot of reused assets. Let's see. Still a little more time until the makeup is done. I should get ready and deal with any issues. It's nothing to really deal with unless we go back to the school right now, but it's like the middle of the night. The only other stuff we can really do is if we have any buzzwords to look at. And we do, but we'd have to go back to Yokohama for that. Oh, that is true. So it is near where that pointer is. Alright, let's go back then. See Jean Shaw. We gotta get close enough to the school itself. There we go. Ta-da! So from what I just looked at, it seems like there's a marker that's actually pretty close to it. It's just a little tough to get eyes on it last time. We'll go there though. These guys are still hanging out. Let me see something. side cases. Find a giant's wheel in the tree with the most branches. And it's off on this side. Right, so the giant wheel is here. It's right here. Tree with the most branches. Must be this tree. It fits the description. Right, because the wheel is here. Huh? Is that a Ferris wheel? Maybe that's a giant's wheel? If so, the giant's wheel that lords over might be referring to the tree around here. So we thought about that for the Ferris wheel. I think we just didn't catch it initially, so... I think I'm starting to understand the coded message. The giant's wheel that lords over the tree with the most branches. So that'd be this tree?
In other words...
Okay, starting from in front of this tree, 3 steps to the south, and 2 steps to the east. That's where the capsule should be. Huh? A shovel. Well, I think it's gotta be pretty close to this spot. Let's do some digging. How convenient. It's not here after all. Maybe I'm only a little off. I should try digging in a spot nearby. Oh! Tink! Oh, hey. Looks like I was right. Oh wow, that bitch is sealed. Holy shit. I should let those guys know. But I am a little curious. That shovel. Did someone use it pretty recently? I wonder if that means someone else is already digging around here. Real talk, if this is a Yakuza game, they probably would have been like, oh, should I try to pry this open right now? But no. Like, never mind, it is bolted. Kiryu just opened it with his hands, that's fine. We found it. You found your time capsule. What? That's amazing, Mr. Detective. The giant's wheel turned out to be the Ferris wheel you could see from the backyard. Oh, the Ferris wheel. Now that I think about it, we did get all giddy calling it the thing the giant's wheel. Wait, but this... Isn't this different? I think it's the same color, but this thing doesn't have a keyhole. See?
Eh?
You're right, it doesn't. What are you guys talking about? Our time capsule was lockable, so it had a keyhole. Because you didn't want it to be opened up, obviously. This thing doesn't have a keyhole. But this is what was located in the code led me to. That's weird. Why would that be? Well, the only thing I can think of is... that there's a possibility that it was stolen.
Yeah.
No, I doubt that. There was some guy wandering around digging at the ground. That would have been noticed. Probably wouldn't be very well then. Thinking back, there were some curious signs of disturbance near the place where I dug it up. Okay, so mistakenly. There was disturbed earth next to where the capsule was buried. So it looked like someone had been digging there. Huh? What are you saying? It's possible that your time capsule was taken by mistake.
In other words...
Meaning, another person who buried their capsule nearly mistakenly for yours. What? That's what you think? Yes. Based on what I saw at the scene, that's my hypothesis. The other person dug up your capsule, which does have a keyhole, but it's been so long since this person didn't remember his capsule didn't have one. I'm sure that if he ever got to look inside, he'd realize it wasn't his, but obviously he can't open it since it's locked. Seriously? That actually does sound possible. Time capsules were really popular back then. Whatever the case, it certainly seems like the time capsule was taken by a third party. So the only way to get it back is to figure out who took it. Hey, if we take a look inside this time capsule we have here, Wouldn't we get an idea of who it was has ours? Good point. Well, I hope he doesn't mind. Track athlete number, stuffed bear. There's a comb here. So maybe it's not a guy after all. It's a girl. Anything that might narrow it down any further than that? Hey, look at this. It's a letter. There's a name on it. Saya Goto. This is Goto-san's. Whoa, no way.
Hi.
You know her? Yes. She's one of our classmates. We all adored her. I gotta look up that name right away just in case. I don't think it's anybody, but we're gonna see. No. Okay. Ogikubo, didn't you have a crush on Goto-san? Well, yeah. You wanted to confess her on the day of graduation. You ended up chickening out and not doing it, remember? I want to see what it says. Well, let me see. He snatched it. Hey! Don't just read someone else's letter. Yeah, not a good idea. Oh, shut it. Dude, get out of here. Mm-hmm. Oh. What? Hold on, no way. Seriously? What? What's in this letter? It's not great to invade her privacy by reading her letter, but now I'm curious. Hold on, is this truly necessary to the investigation? Hold on a fucking minute. No way. Why is it this kind of letter? Inside Goto-san's capsule. Okay, I guess it is necessary to complete the job. Here we go.
Excuse me.
What's written there exactly? Well, you see, it's a love letter to the person she liked at the time. What? Really? Oh, what's it say? I wanted to confess to you on the day of graduation, but now I regret I wasn't able to do that. Instead, I'll hide my feelings inside this time capsule. I hope that by the time I open this again, my love will be fulfilled. Wow, so there was someone she really, really liked. Who was it? Did she give a name? Okay, you might want to sit down for this. The name she gives is... Yuta Ogikubo. It was you! What? Seriously? Hold up. You're joking, right? Let me see. It's true.
Oh.
Wow. That's an interesting coincidence, huh? Didn't you also want to confess on graduation day but didn't Ogikubo-san? Yes, but I never thought Goto-san could possibly feel the same way. Hey, Ogikubo, I just remembered. Didn't you put a love letter in our time capsule too? You never managed to give it to her. Wait, so that means both of you buried your secret feelings inside of time capsules. And then not only did you bury them next to each other, but the first person to come back to dig one up took the wrong one. Only one way to describe this. No, don't say it. This is just a crazy coincidence.
Yeah.
We gotta say it. This is destiny. Come on, Ogikubo. It can't just be a coincidence. But really, destiny? Anyway, what we need to do now is trade capsules with Goto-san. But how do you find her? That's the problem. I don't know if they know. Do you have any idea where she lives? I don't know her current address, but if I recall, at the time, I heard she lived around Chinatown in Ijincho. Oh yeah, I think she has a daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. Or she was a daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner. A daughter of a Chinese restaurant owner in Chinatown. That could be a lot of people, but at least it's a clue. Is there anything else I could ask them? Oh, for identification. Well, what about a yearbook? Would you happen to have a yearbook? Sometimes those old yearbooks list addresses. Oh, I lost mine. Yeah, me too, when I moved. I still have mine, but it's at the boarding house in Osaka. No time to get it. Maybe you can contact the school office and see if they have the yearbook from then?
Yeah.
Nah, that won't work. I've asked them that question before because at one point I wanted to look at it, but they don't keep yearbooks. I see. I guess it'd be hard to find a lead from a yearbook then. In that case... How about contacting an old classmate and see if you can get connected that way? I don't know of anyone else's contact info besides these guys. I lost touch with most people after graduation. Same for me. What about you, Ogikubo?
Yeah.
Same. The only people I kept in touch with were you guys. I see. Well then... How does she look? Do you at least know what she looks like? It would help if you had a photo. If I couple a photo with the knowledge that she lived near Chinatown, that'd probably be enough to find her. Did we ever have a picture of her? I definitely don't have one now. You never got a chance to snap Goto-san, did you? But if a picture did exist, it would be in the graduation album. I see. I don't have a picture, but I could draw a portrait. Of how she looked back then, at least. Oh, that's right. You're an art teacher, aren't you? Yeah, that'd be helpful. Could you go ahead and draw that for me? No problem. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure this is how she looked. Oh, it totally is. Yeah, I remember. Yep, that's Goto-san. She always had that sort of gentle look. Yeah, you really captured how refined she was. Alright, so maybe if I look for someone who looks like this but 10 years older, I can find her. And hey, if he finds her, it's time to confess, Ogikubo. What? Confess? That's right, man. You can't let this chance slip away. Yeah, this is destiny. Your life could change forever. But Goto-san might be married by now, right? We're all 28 years old.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the case. I've heard through the grapevine that she's not married. I'm very interested in finding someone. Really? But still, how the hell do you know that and not know where she's at? Ogikubo, enough's enough. You gotta make a move. You've been carrying around your feelings for Goto-san for 10 years. You talked about her during all the rare times we ever met up. That's right. You need to get closure from that time of your life and move on, whatever that might be. Yeah, you're right. You guys might just be right. Good. Sounds like you're finally ready to get it done. Okay, well, Yagami-san, my fate is in your hands. Time to head to Chinatown. Time to go find some random lady using a sketch. Well, isn't that nice? Is Asia, what are you doing, Stinky? Real talk, what was the time span on him actually doing that sketch though? I'm not playing a visual novel on stream. It is not happening. Not to mention, Gaiden's coming out this week, and we still got second story to get eventually. Let me see. Chinatown. Oh. I was like, what is this? Let's see, the extract shop. Yeah. That makes sense. So how do we do this then? There's a couple restaurants, I guess. The Bun Son. Clancy was replaced by Jim Cannon, level 4. I mean, yeah. I would think so. Shit. Easy peasy. That new suit is the true cancer cannon at its cost. In fact, in a lot of ways, it probably behaves more like how the actual gun cannon should have behaved with the burst fire and shit anyway. Look at the Hamakita. I can take your order. Feed me, bitch.
starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございました。
Okay, that's not it though. Almost. We got the sauce. Oh god, this dude again. Oh, we got our health back. Might as well give it a go. Damn, I didn't get the counter. I hit too much shit. I didn't think that'd be close enough for it, to be honest.
I'm not even warmed up.
Really, guys?
Ooh, thank you. Good old wad of cash. A biggie. A medicine shop. Let me double check something. Okay. It's across from here though? What's near that then? Oh, that's right, there's cats over here. I still gotta try to befriend one of these goobers. What did I even name you? What are you doing, Sinky? Hey, it's been a while. Probably Buddy. Buddy! You get food. As for you. Little baby. Did we physically pass? First she stuck up, but now we just have to begin target search. So big eyes with double eyelids. Pretty nose? What are these descriptions, by the way?
Hey.
Small nose and thin lips, mole under eye, age. Age?
Suspicious.
Mole under eye. But still too young, probably. Yeah. Features match, but she's still in her mid-20s. She's too young. That's probably someone else. Can I help you? Oh, I think I got the wrong person, but you wouldn't happen to be Goto, would you? Goto? No. Okay. Yeah, we are kind of just staring at people, huh? I love the ideas that they consider there to be such a big gap between mid-20s and late 20s, which in this case is like, what? Literally 3 years, if we're being like on the nose about it. That's kind of wild. The lips and age. Alright. Girl matches the drawing a little, but then again, compared to the portrait, she's a bit... Her face is much more... She gained weight. Just say she gained weight. She might not be the right person, but I should talk to her. Okay, well, let's find out. Hello? She's calling down people. Excuse me. Do you have a minute? Hello, sir. Are you feeling up to some Chinese food? Our restaurant has everything you could want. It's authentic Chinese, based on my own family recipes. We like to call ourselves the Flavor Town of Chinatown. Boo. Boo this lady. And since you're so handsome, I'll treat you extra nice. The guy that says Goto-san was a relaxed, kind of shy woman, didn't they? Maybe this isn't her? Excuse me, I'm sorry, but you wouldn't happen to be Saya Goto-san, would you? What? How do you know my name? Have we met? I can't believe it could possibly forget someone as handsome as you, sir. So it is her. Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's been 10 years. Could be a very different person nowadays. Wow, so I took the wrong time capsule. I did think it was strange that it had a lock. I didn't remember it having one. But I figured it was so long ago, I just forgot there was a lock. But now it turns out it wasn't my capsule. Well, clearly she never managed to get it open. She hasn't seen Ogikubo's letter. To think I mistakenly took one that belonged to Ogikubo-kun and his friends. It must be fate. Anyway, I should contact them. Is that Gota-san?
Yep.
Yep, no mistake. She's certainly gotten rounder. You disappointed, Ogikubo? Yagami. The feelings I've had for 10 years aren't gonna change because she surface level thing like that. Even now she looks radiant to me. Alright, that's the spirit. So listen up. Here's the plan. We open a time capsule in front of Gota-san, but then the love letter you couldn't give her 10 years ago is right there. And at that point, your affection is passed to each other like ships in the night. We'll finally be known to each other. With a confession like that, not even Gota-san could resist the tug of Destiny's heartstrings. Okay, Ogikubo, go for it. Okay. Did they really huddle up, like, right near the restaurant? Gota-san. Huh? It's been a long time. I'm Ogikubo. We went to Serio together. Oh, Ogikubo-kun. It's been so long. The detective told me about the time capsule. I'm so sorry. I took the wrong one. Oh no, it's fine. I'm actually glad this little mix-up made us cross paths again, Gota-san. What a coincidence, huh? Totally. We need to thank the time capsule. Looks like it's going good. This might be it. Here you are. This is your time capsule, Ogikubo-kun. Sorry again. It's okay. Here's yours. Thank you. By the way, did you happen to look inside? Oh, I'm sorry. We did. We needed to learn who it belonged to, and, we read that letter, too. Oh, so you saw... Oh, wow. That's so embarrassing. Gota-san, actually, there's something I want you to see, too. What is it? Finally. Good luck, Ogikubo. It's something important I buried in my time capsule. Inside of it? What's inside, Ogikubo-san? Well, it's... Uh-oh. There's a child. Mommy! Kota, didn't I tell you not to use the front? Huh? Mom? Uh-oh. Does that mean... Gota-san, is that your son? He's so mischievous. But he's a handful, but yes, he's my baby. You've been married? Huh? Oh, you don't know? It was kind of a shotgun wedding.
Seriously?
Oh, wow. Hey, Hanamizuki, didn't you say Gota-san wasn't married? That was you, right? Well, it was just gossip after all. If you want to blame someone, blame the rumor mill. You were totally wrong, though. Anyway, you said you wanted to show me something inside the time capsule? What was it? Oh, that was... just bittersweet memories that need to be left in the past. Huh? I'm so curious now. Looks like that was the dying gas of my teenage dreams. Yeah, look at it this way, Ogikubo. Your youth might have ended, but your life has just begun. Huh? My life? Hell yeah! I can finally move on and find real love. Yeah, maybe you're right about that. Ever since I didn't confess at the graduation ceremony, it's been like a weight has been on the back of my mind. I think it's about time I started moving forward. Now you're talking, Ogikubo-san. Yeah, excellent. You can finally get with that lady and be rid of that stain of virginity. It's not like I stayed a virgin for her. God. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's march Ogikubo to the nearest brothel and help him become a real man. Yeah, no better way to commemorate rejection than a proper rejection. You idiots! I've been a virgin my whole life. I'm not gonna just hand it over to some stranger, even if she is a professional. Besides, right now, I could use a drink. Okay, I can get behind that. Let's go get trashed. You and Yagami-san? Wanna hit up every bar in Chinatown with us to cheer up Ogikubo here? Me? Of course! You're the whole reason Ogikubo's dream went down in flames.
Yagami-san.
Yeah, Yagami-san. Drinks will be on us, so come on. Sure, I'll take you up on that. These guys are fucking goobers. What the fuck? Time to go get smashed. Oh, you know what? That's kind of sad. I kind of wish that they would have... Get out of my way. I need whatever this is. Get out of the way. Move. I wish they would have actually had our alcohol go up a little bit more. I can't tell if that's from what we just did or if that's from us drinking earlier. Because it's only one. So that's done. There's nothing else really going on. The garlic thing that we needed for the extracts is up north in this other shop here, though. So you might as well just hustle that way. Big old road. Oh, as I eat ultimate shit. Oh, not my meat. Goodbye. Wait, what happened? Hello? I'm gonna fight this guy, though, for the money. Oh, I'm doing kickflips and shit. What's up, fucker? Really? You're not gonna engage me because those guys are there? Now. Great. All of them were unprecedented lightweights. So they got to the first bar, got sloshed, and he just walked off like, oh my god. Ah, we could have got the roses, just running around, I guess, huh? An earthworm. Why is this guy by himself? Is this about to be bad? Or did you get peeled off from that other group? What did you just pull out? This bitch got fucking beaten sticks. I haven't seen those in a while.
Really, guys?
That's like some Yakuza fucking 4 and 5 shit when they had that whole weapon system going on. That is one thing that I miss from the older Yakuza games. They don't really treat weapons in the same way. Like, crafting weapons and stuff just isn't a thing anymore. Well, I mean, I guess crafting is, but upgrading really isn't. Not to mention, we're about to get a whole other crafting system for the fucking Animal Crossing style mode that they're gonna have in Infinite Wealth. That in itself is kind of crazy. Stop moving. We need garlic. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of these. Potato. Oh, Draven's been activated. Crafting. Come on, dude. I thought I brought this too, didn't I? Oh, it's just not limited. Okay. It's just not limited. Damn. Straight lettuce sandwich sounds so sad. It's just lettuce. Like, even if they put a little bit of sauce in it or something, it's just like, bruh. You put some leaves in some bread, and we're just like, oh, it's crown chief. Yeah, but it's also just leaves. I mean, on the upside, I'm sure it's cheap. At least I would hope so. Otherwise, I'd be pissed. My bread crunching kind of wet. It's a little bit soggy on the inside.
Excuse me.
I gathered what you needed. Yeah, there you go. Rushing tiger.
By the way,
how's the research been going? Better thanks to you. You remember Yoshikawa-sensei, the college professor? Because of what you supplied us, he's been able to decipher all sorts of information. Each discovery is more thrilling than the last. Man, that does sound exciting. You might actually discover something about your past after all. That is my hope. According to Yoshikawa-sensei, it's almost cracked the code in its entirety. So I'll be counting on you to finish gathering up those materials. Awesome. I won't let you down. Thank you. Next up is a 4-leaf clover. Do you think you could get their hands on one? 4-leaf clover? I'll see if I can find any. I think we have one, don't we? Yama-san, I gather what you needed. Yeah, let's go. Dancing crane. At least it's not a midday egg in the mayo sandwich. Oh god, what? Yama-san, I've done it. The codex. It all makes sense to me now. You don't say. Then please, tell me what's in there. Well, some of it might be hard to swallow, but we chose to believe what's written in there. Then it seems your ancestors, Yama-san, were in fact Chinese sorcerers who crossed the ocean in ages past. They later became the hermits of the mountains. Hermits, you say? Yes, your clan was fiercely devoted to the study of what you call extracts. But in the codex, they're called elixirs. The reason they emigrated to Japan is not stated. Anyhow, not long after their arrival, they were made into vassals of a prominent ruling family after demonstrating their miraculous powers. Elixirs in hand, they treated illnesses, warded off invaders, and improved their domain's livelihood in many ways. It seemed that life was good for them. My goodness! So they're not even from this country. However, as the wheels of history turned, they eventually sought refuge in the wilderness.
Does that mean...
Refuge? From what? Well, a certain local lord began coveting their power, intending to use it to conquer the surrounding territory. Are you saying they were forced to use their elixirs for war? Evidently, that was the plan. An army that could heal any injury or summon supernatural strength would have certainly been unstoppable. But the clan despised the notion and fled to remote mountains, and to prevent them from being found, they became nomads. They also began writing in code, obscuring their secrets from those who would exploit them, which would explain the mystery of this codex.
I see.
Right in the middle of my lore. The house, did you know about the Taco Bell's breakfast tacos? Oh no. Then Yama-san, you might actually be a really be a hermit after all, or at least a descendant of one. So my ancestors renounced a life of comfort and defied the government, all to keep their work from being exploited. What fine people they were, sticking it to the man. How did I think about it? Yama-san also didn't want his work to be exploited. Guess he's inherited the spirit. Yoshikawa-san, let me ask you. Was this a historical record or more of a myth than culture invented? That is the question, isn't it? Yama-san, as a researcher, it's my responsibility to sort fact from fiction. My understanding is that this codex was written as a way of passing down the clan's legacy. This story it tells is certainly compelling, but unfortunately I can't think of a single historical document that can corroborate the tale we just heard. So, as a researcher, I cannot acknowledge what's written here as indisputable fact. I see.
In other words...
But don't most legends and myths have some truth to them? And depending on who interprets them, the story may change. You're very sharp. When we study ancient cultures, it's important to remember that imagination was just as real then to them as observation is to us. All myths lead to truth on some level. That makes sense. I can accept that. I'll tell you this, Yoshikawa-sensei. In spite of everything, my ancestors managed to faithfully hand down their traditions through the ages. And now that tradition's been properly handed to me. To me, that's all I care about, no matter how true or made up. It's enough to give my life real meaning. Yes, you've made a salient point just now. The identity of a community, a culture, is built upon shared traditions. And it is these traditions that have held communities together and allowed them to flourish. Legend or not, this knowledge is priceless. Yes, and thanks to what I learned today, how to put it, it's as if my entire life I was tossed in all directions by the wind. But now my feet have a firm ground to walk on. I finally had the foundation I was searching for. I can only imagine. Here's something else for you. I found another passage stating that somewhere in the mountains of Shinshu lies a secret resting place for your people. If you'd like, why don't we go visit together? You'd take me to my ancestors' graves? I'm sure they'd be proud of you, Yama-san. Haven't you spent your life carrying on their legacy? You should greet them with your head held high. Maybe so. Then how about once I wrap things up at the shop, you and I take a trip? After a lifetime of searching for closure, I finally found the answers to my past. Words cannot express my gratitude, Yagami-san. Yep. Glad I can help. Meanwhile, this touching moment and then we just bring in the guitar riff. Meanwhile, he's also cooking, what is that? A giant-ass fish? Some leaves in a box or something. It's a tissue box. Just about as janky as ever. Yeah, these side quests get pretty wild. And they love bringing back recurring characters and stuff, so. Such is the traditions of RGG Studio games. That being said, we should probably head back. I didn't think we'd be able to knock out that extract quest so easy. It felt like it took forever the last time we did it in the first game. Get out the board, please. Back to Kamurocho. Okay. So I'm assuming that we're gonna be controlling Sari again in this segment. Are these still blocked off? Yeah. It just goes down into the void. To think that we only really had access to those for like 1 or 2 games. Am I totally ready? Well, I'm ready. All that's left to do is to wait for Sari-san to come out. So we left it up to her discretion this time. Yeah, it works.
Oh, wow. That is nice.
You can thank Mari-san.
It's perfect.
I think this is literally just the one that we did last time. Just like recycled, because she still got the dumb
Well then,
armband and watch on the same arm.
Oh, while you were doing your makeup, I talked to the owner about you coming in. Like Hoshino-kun said, there's apparently a system in place where a girl with great sales potential gets the attention of Akutsu.
I understand. Basically, I just have to aim to be #1 at the bar, right?
How confident are you?
I can't make any guarantees, but I'll give it my all.
Then I'm with you all the way, a lady.
Oh god. I should head out to Queen Rouge. I can do this. I've gone undercover there before. So, the understanding now is that... You following us? Yeah. Is that apparently the vibe is there, changed there entirely. And it's been 3 years, which means most of the staff is probably entirely different. It should be near here, though. I was gonna say, where the fuck is this? I know she's in heels, but maybe try to hustle a little, please. Get out of here. Let's just see the back of Yagami's head for most of this. Just crawling along. Get away. Just imagine going
I
cross
pass
town
by
on
this
those
place
heels.
sometimes, but it's been a while since I've been inside.
The owner remembered you from last time. Said he wished you were there every night instead of just one.
The undercover cabaret girl of his dreams returns.
Oh, take this before you go. It's a wireless earpiece. If you end up going somewhere with Akatsu, we can use it to communicate. I'll be there in a flash if things go even remotely south.
It's bugged.
Got it. I know you have my back, Yagami-san.
Here we go.
You bet. Good luck then.
Ah! Oh! Saori-san! Ah, it's you!
Forget if he actually had a voice in the first game or not.
Looking at you takes me back to better days. You are a cut above. A sight for sore eyes.
Nice to see you again. Have you been well?
I'm fine. I'm fine!
Well,
Well, that's a lie. Last time you were here, we were a good place. But times have only gotten tougher. Now, we're just a fast and cheap dive bar with mediocre service.
Yes, I heard a bit about that.
Keep this on the down low, but the former owner lost a bet in Mahjong.
oh
So we
god.
sold the bar. We're under RK's management.
So he had a fucking gambling
Since
problem.
they took over, we're just like every other seedy place. We don't even make a profit unless we're shuffling people in and out, which of course impacts the girls' performance.
But I hear the girls with promise catch the eye of the RK members.
Haha! So you already know about that. Yes, Arcade treats people well who treat their bottom line well. If they notice a special girl, they'll give her a bonus to show their generosity. Or maybe Akutsu-san just wants to drink with cute girls.
My true goal is to find out the location of RK's underboss, Akatsu. Becoming the #1 girl in the bar is just incidental. This isn't about having a good time. I may be dressed up, but I'm still working a job here.
Where do girls usually meet up with Akutsu-san?
No particular location. Just depends on his mood, I guess.
Of course.
Ha! But you have your eye on that bonus, I see. Well, if anyone could get it, it's you, Saori-san.
So how is this gonna shake out? Is this full-blown minigame, or are we just doing, like,
Yes.
dialogue prompts?
Got in okay. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna call for support.
Support?
Yeah, so in case you meet Akatsu, we'll be ready to pounce on him. But you'll be on your own until then.
Starting now, I'm the #1 at this bar. And the first rule in customer service is to heap praise on the guest. You can do this, Ari. Even if you're my own father sitting there, I must praise him until he becomes putty in my hands. Damn.
So,
That's
are
dedication.
you the new girl the manager brought in?
Oh, are we gonna have a Mean Girls moment here?
You're
What's this shit?
older than I thought you'd be.
Rude.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
What club were you at before this?
Oh, I'm usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back whenever you feel like it? Like some part-time gig? Really? You treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be offended?
Oh, point taken. So, I guess tonight I should sit back and watch the professionals show me how it's done?
What? Are you dissing us?
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now. You can't scowl like that when customers are here to have a good time.
We got the. Are we about to throw it down to the back?
Well,
Let's go.
wow. I thought you were just another snob, but you've got barbed wire where it counts.
Magoo! You're gonna let a new chick talk to us this way?
Old or new doesn't matter. If you've got the goods, I have no complaints.
Let's
I'm
go.
going to do my best, and I'll try not to weigh you two down.
Saori-san, Megu-san, Kuriko-san, we have customers! Let's get to work!
Well, time for the new girl to show us what people see in her.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, the clash of female egos. I think I might actually enjoy this.
Welcome. I'm Kuniko.
She really does stick out like a sore thumb.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you.
Oh my god, of course it's him.
Come, sit here.
Oh no, that's the support he mentioned.
Best of the bunch, man. I am loving this place.
This dude is he already sloshed?
So, how are you?
How is this happening? Is this what Yagami-san meant by support? This will help me in the least. In fact, it's doing the opposite. This is harder than I thought. Oh shit.
You know, I could make any prosecutor shake in his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
That's awesome. You killer lawyer, you.
Jeez, why is Genda-sensei getting all the attention? For your information, I passed the national bar exam with top marks.
Uh-huh. Oh, what's a bar exam?
Oh, you've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of the bar exam?
This man.
It's the toughest certification test in Japan.
I've heard of it. Oh, so it's a certificate? Well, I passed kanji level 3 when I was in middle school.
That's not even comparable.
Kanji aptitude is a very fine certification.
Huh?
You passed your stupid bar exam how many years ago now? And you're still bragging about your scores?
Oh boy.
Seriously?
What? I...
Sorry, John. You can't talk that way to a customer.
I shouldn't have said that. Hoshinoku was being such an ass. I couldn't resist.
No, she's right. It's a dumb thing to brag about, isn't it? But the bar is really hard. Not everyone passes it.
Is he actually about to cry?
So much studying to do, day and night.
Oh my god, he's crying.
I have to do something to cheer him up. Even though I don't want to. Complimenting him, I must. Sneaking some bragging, praise his stupid achievement, stroke his stupid ego. Bro. Well, I don't think we can run it back. We gotta find something else to try to hook on here. That'd be really funny, but no. Stroke his stupid ego.
He became such a high-powered lawyer. Almost nobody has the brains to do that.
Yeah? You think so? That really means something coming from you, Saori-san.
From me, specifically? Why is that? What is it? Oh, you want some champagne?
What?
1 bottle of champagne, please, for this fine young man here.
No, wait!
There's our Mr. Big Time Lawyer. So generous.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Gotta get that money for the table.
Okay, if I have some too?
Yeah.
What a blessing to have such a great protege.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Sure.
So, which champagne do you want?
The best in the house, of course.
Oh no. Yeah.
Wait, is 1 bottle really enough for the 5 of us?
Oh, are we going hard today?
Sensei, please!
Right. Make that 2 bottles of the premium stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hoshino-kun.
Oh my god. Fine. It's fine.
Just gonna take out a loan. It's fine.
All right. Now it's a party, ladies.
Really? Thank you.
I do feel a little sorry for Hoshino-kun, but I hope he's learned his lesson. Okay.
Listen up, girls. This is a heck of a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I tell you, I love cabaret clubs so much.
He's been awfully cheery this whole time.
Sensei, especially this one. The customer service is on point. I wish I could come here every night and stay till morning.
So are they both just gone now?
You know just how to flatter us. So true. Hey, in case you come back, would you like to reserve a bottle in your name? You guys are lawyers, so I'm sure you can afford it.
Well, we're not a big firm, but you know what? Let's do it.
Nice one, boss! You're the best!
Should I let them do this? If they keep drinking like fish, Genda Law is gonna go bankrupt. But I have to be seen as someone who brings in a lot of sales, or else I won't be able to meet Akutsu.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Saori-san? You're looking kind of gloomy there. Come on, how about a smile?
Saori-kun, I was thinking, if you could be just a bit friendlier, you'd be the belle of the ball.
She's gonna lose her fucking mind.
Already know, Saori-san? You act like you're good friends.
Ah, shit. Yeah, there go
You
the...
seem pretty close, right?
The honorifics didn't help, stupid. This isn't good. If they find out we know each other, that would supremely be awkward for me. Not to mention, it would completely ruin my plan to meeting with RK.
I don't know. But would it be so wrong if we did know each other?
Of course not, but this does happen to be our first meeting. Silly sensei.
The first time? Is it really, though?
You're both teasing me so much. Poor Megu-san and Kuniko-san are giving me dirty looks.
Well, I mean, that's because something does seem fishy.
This is bad. I need to change gears here. If we throw them completely for a loop. I need to derail, but how? You know,
They're suspicious
Just go get
of
'em.
us, Hoshino-sensei.
What, Saori-san?
But I just can't seem to control myself.
He's
Oh, am I being too naughty?
Hoshino-kun, this is inappropriate. Stop this, now, both of you.
Oh, excuse me? Can we get that girl at this table too?
here we go.
You mean Saori-san?
Oh, me too.
Here we go.
What about us?
Actually, this is a good point.
Everyone.
So-
She's only one
So
person.
our understanding, they only have 3 girls. All these other guys have just been waiting in the lurch.
Guess the new girl's a hit. She sure showed us up. This is crazy.
I guess because maybe they just assumed they had the most money out of all the tables. I guess that went well. Now I just wait for Akatsu to summon me. Mission complete. I like how they just like went into like a standard pose too. Like what happened?
Sorry, son.
Damn, that was easy.
So sorry we were rude before.
Oh, please. I just got lucky tonight.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could have done better than you in any department. You're a natural at conversation, and so sexy too. I learned a lot, actually. And woo, I drank a lot more than usual.
Thanks for the hard work, you three. I bet you barely got any breaks. It was one customer after another. What a night! We haven't had this good a take in a while. And it's all thanks to Saori-san.
No, I couldn't have done it without Megu-san and Kuniko-san at my side.
Yeah, gotta play nice.
Come on, it was pretty obvious who the MVP was this evening.
Boss, seeing as you're here, does that mean Saori-san's getting a bonus?
That she is. Who would have thought this could happen on her first day? All I can say is, wow. Akutsu-san wants to meet you and show his appreciation by giving you the bonus himself. There's already a taxi waiting outside.
Oh no.
Really? That is so awesome.
No kidding. So the bonus thing is real, huh?
I hope I get one someday.
Total success. Now I'll find where Akatsu is hiding.
So, where exactly is Akutsu-san waiting for me?
Apparently, it's a surprise. He doesn't just let that information out. But I'm sure it's somewhere in Kamurocho. And don't worry, I'm told there'll be another cab to take you home.
I see. Well then, I'm looking forward to it.
I have a bad feeling about this. So she almost got found out once. She got bailed out, but it was with some arcade guys.
Son, I'm standing by. If you need me, I'll be there in a flash.
Driver, could you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, we're almost there, miss.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No. No need to worry.
I think he's driving to the Thug Hangout, the underground club. That's where I met Soma.
Are you really just reusing that other spot too?
I thought it had been shut down, but maybe they opened it back up.
We'll be arriving soon.
So back where we met them the first time.
Saori-san, I presume? We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
RK takes care of people who keep the cash flowing. The fact you're here means you have a talent for it. You're one of us now, Saori-san.
So this is how Arcade keeps recruiting new members and allies. They keep the hostesses who make money by giving them fat bonuses and some pretty boys.
If you would follow me.
Certainly.
Yeah, they don't look like your typical arcade dudes, do they? They're either like hosts themselves or something else. Recruiters,
Here she is,
maybe.
Akutsu-san. Tonight's heroine, Saori-san from Queen Rouge.
Ah, and I see why. You're hotter than your reputation. Come here. Let me give you some motivation to keep at it.
I've heard so much about you, Akutsu-san. It's a pleasure to meet someone so famous.
Have a seat. I'm not gonna ask you to pour after a hard night's work.
Yeah, it's true. Which is funny because different hosts used to be enemies in older Yakuza games.
Gotta show my appreciation, don't I?
Like just as random like encounters.
That?
Well, on to the moment of truth. Your bonus. 1 million yen. Quite a stack of cash for an office worker. Yeah.
It's a big pile of money for anyone.
Oh, even for lawyers? Shirosaki-sensei?
Yeah, there was no way they weren't gonna know.
I'm not sure I follow.
This lady lawyer came poking around before.
Yep. There
Except
he is.
she was trying to find out about Kauai at the time.
You see, when it comes to Kamurocho, we have eyes everywhere.
You literally fucked up your last investigation.
Suspicious gets reported to us fast.
Yeah.
Most of the eyes working for me or Soma are spies in the police force. And now, we've got a law lady in the bag.
Yeah.
So, what do you want with me? Who sent you here, huh?
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
You're only just noticing that. Kinda slow for a lawyer, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't mean for me. It just got worse. For you.
That shit. Meanwhile.
What the?
What's up, fuckers?
Man,
Oh, we got your boy with
I
us.
thought, Akutsu.
Was he really? He's in the same place he beat his ass last time.
It was you pulling Saori-chan strings.
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Don't make me laugh. You're the worthless pile of shit, Hikashi. Props for having the spine to show up here without backup. And after you barely escaped with your life, Yagami.
Hold that thought, because this isn't the whole party.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
The only guy I really...
Yo, he's back! Let's go!
Yes.
Kaito's back on his feet.
Settle for you losers tonight.
Kaito. Couldn't just stay dead, huh?
Nice work, Saori-san. We'll take it from here, but did you ring the gong for us?
What?
Nothing kicks off a fight better than a beauty ringing a gong.
What's that mean?
Give us something to get the mood going.
Okay. Well then. Gentlemen, do your worst!
Get ready.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Time to throw down.
Shit!
Damn, so we didn't even get to clean up those guys. It's just straight to him, huh? Oh, damn. Shit. Foot. Nah. Daimu Akutsu. Okay, they got their own fresh group of dudes anyway. Give it a rest.
Here we go. Bring it!
That motherfucker threw me, damn. Oh shit. Oh, damn. Threw my ass. Excuse you. Throw for a throw, I guess. Just like, oh.
Let's do this.
Oh shit. That works. What is this, like round 3 at this point?
You can't run anymore, Akutsu. Can we talk now? Where's Soma?
He's gonna get killed.
Where's he hiding?
I don't know. He moves around more than I do.
Really? Are you really just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
Soma can tell when someone's lying. He's always been able to. I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Friend or foe, if he finds a traitor, he stomps the rat dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying to BS him. In this business, nothing beats the ability to detect liars.
You serious right now? You're buying into some bullshit rumors, dumbass.
You just don't fucking get it, man. He can practically see the future.
The dude's a murderer.
First to bail from the Tojo clan. And usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what it's like to be a Yakuza.
Huh. Remember who you're talking to, asshole.
But Soma, he somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. With no money and not even a word to the bosses, just up and left.
There's no way he could get away with that.
But he did.
I said the same thing to him when he was leaving. I warned him, They'll fucking erase you. The bastard just laughed. He said the clan was finished. No way could they kill him. Then he had the balls to give me advice. Said I should get out too and not worry about it.
What did he mean by that?
By that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors.
Yep.
Soma understood that. And sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him.
It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. No doubt the dude knew what was up.
While the Tojo clan was limping to its grave, Soma went underground and built the arcade network all by himself.
And that's how you became his errand boy.
What do you expect? I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
At least you're enough of a man to admit what you are.
Akatsu, Soma's being used by public security. Did you know that?
Public security?
Why was Soma looking for Shinya Kawai and Kamurocho?
I don't know. All I heard was somebody hired him to do that.
Okay.
Why is he after Kawana? How are Soma and public security linked? Give me something. Doesn't it at least ring a bell?
I don't know, man. The fuck you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit.
Wait. Nah. But maybe.
What is it?
Doc, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
It's a possibility.
Soma working in public security? What do you mean?
Well, public security trains people to become spies, so they can infiltrate and collect intel. Right-wing, left-wing, anti-establishment citizens groups. You get the picture. They usually try to find a weak spot in the org. Someone they can turn to their side.
True. Public security is an intelligence agency that spies all the time. But how is Soma part of that?
So yeah, that's one way to do it. But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes under.
So he makes his own organization just to
infiltrate something like a Yakuza organization.
Yeah.
What you get is a Yakuza who knows everything about the police and would be super good at sniffing out liars.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover agent?
You heard what this fool said. Soma figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future, so he ditched them. You think some street punk's got that kind of foresight? He couldn't, unless he had intel from the law. That'd be a different beast.
Yeah, I guess so.
He'd have to know the Tojo clan and Kamurocho like the back of his hand.
Including knowing that the Tojo clan would dissolve soon.
Yep. And then after he gets out, what does he do next? He makes a place for all the Yakuza coming out of the Tojo clan to find each other, right? Where public security can easily monitor them. That's why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
Trying to register him.
RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza?
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another always pops up in its place.
Yep.
This way, public security doesn't have to start from scratch.
They just have a foundation. And they can use them as extra muscle.
But it's mind-blowing that they'd install their own leader.
Sure as hell sounds like collusion to me.
Soma? An undercover public security agent? Shit. We gotta move! Cut the fucking chit-chat!
Why?
He's gotta be fucking listening in on us right now! If he's public security and heard all that...
Yeah, they got cops here.
Get your shit together, Akatsu. What does it matter?
Don't you get it? There's no way he'd want anyone else to fucking know!
Yeah. And there he goes. Akatsu's dead.
Stop shooting!
Damn. And they specifically went for him too. Okay. We kind of saw that coming, but I didn't think it was just gonna be two cops. Fuck. Riddled with entire.
Damn it. They
Damn.
found us.
Shit, 1, 2, 3. At least 4 shots, probably more. Your boy's dead.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes a series of bold moves. However, Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large. Soma is believed to be a plant from public security. But that knowledge comes at a fatal price.
Shit. So, that brings us to Chapter 12, To Nourish a Viper. Be wild if the two cops that are holding the door.
So the two shooters were dressed as policemen?
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akutsu.
They couldn't have been real officers, though, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to two of his own guys. Regardless of their affiliation, they were there on Soma's orders. Kaito-san's theory is that he's actually a public security agent.
Get this, talk. In America, they call people who go undercover moles.
Moles, huh?
If this really was public security, I
Supposed
can't
to be
believe they go so far as
a reference to the first game.
Soma probably thinks he's backed into a corner. Word got out he's been a plant since his Tojo days. Not even being the head honcho will save him. He'd be nothing but a rat.
It's funny that they got that blanket on her, but they gave her like office shoes and shit.
His head for that.
So they're just using her original
I hadn't
model.
considered that.
Those fake cops tried to take us out too. They'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
Hey, you think your office could post some officers at Genda's? At least for tonight.
Sure, I can get that arranged.
That's probably not a good idea.
Too, though?
I appreciate the concern. But Kaito-san and Higashi are ex-Yakuza. Not exactly a good mix, you know?
Yeah. Not happening.
You said it. Thanks, but no thanks.
Soma's probably gonna head even deeper underground after all this. But if we can track him down, we'll get the dirt on public security.
Like, even if those two guys that did the hit
we can do
were
right by
arcade,
Sawa-sensei, and even bring
having other suits at the office seems like a bad idea. Like, they just let whoever walk through.
Let's walk Saori-san back to her office first, though. We'll save the rest for tomorrow.
Good idea. Don't worry, Saori-san. You should be safe from here on.
What gives, sorry? You change up your look and the guys line up to protect you?
Maybe you should put some effort into it once in a while yourself.
Are you telling me this isn't effort?
Let's go. Get her. Let's walk Saori-san back again to the law office. We can continue the conversation there. It is a little bit funny though, because she's always trying to play Cupid for her with Yagami because they used to be close.
You had it out with Prosecutor Takano the other day, right? Truth be told, he's in a precarious position right now.
But to be honest, him and Saori seem like a better match than these two.
People are starting to think he was played for an alibi. It's not the best look for our office. Public opinion of us isn't as high as it once was.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit tight.
On your side, you don't need me out there. Besides, I should show up to work sometimes.
Oh, okay, so both of you are following us. Okay, let's go. Can I just book it? I can't. Bye. Unless they actually want to talk. Oh, look who found their legs now. Now you can run. Oh, give me this. She's faster than him.
Oh, hey. Heard it was a rough night. You alright?
When I heard Akutsu was shot, I just froze. All I could think was, what if something happened to Saori-san?
Couldn't spare a thought for us?
Well, we're glad everyone's safe.
Yeah, but Soma got the jump on us. He's a bigger threat than we thought.
What do you mean by that?
We think he's working undercover for public security.
Undercover?
It's a new development. I'm sure it puts a damper on Genda-sensei and Hoshino-kun's big night out.
Yeah, it sure does.
Huh?
They're gonna get grilled.
I only showed up because Hoshino-kun talked me into it.
That's not true.
You said you wanted to see what it was like in there, too.
Did I really? I don't recall that.
Incredible. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go change.
It's gonna put on some extra frump.
Looks like you
just
guys
for
were in
you.
for the cold shoulder for a while.
Yep. Dumbasses.
Interesting.
Something in
What
bars
you
is
say
actual.
is true. A public security agent is scooping
Some of the
up
billboards in here are a little wild.
Yeah, and his name's Kazuki Soma. We haven't confirmed it yet. But if he really is an undercover agent, then everything starts to make sense. Public security gets to use RK as their pawns, who feed them intel from the streets.
All those scumbags are just working for public security without even knowing it.
But that setup is exactly what let Soma and RK grow so successful in the first place. For example, I'm sure the guys who killed Akutsu are RK, but they were definitely decked out in real police gear. Soma's role in public security would make getting that gear easy.
If that's true, we can't trust anyone in uniform now.
Then why do we just post up two people?
Police downstairs.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're here thanks to Mafia.
That doesn't really seem
All
reassuring.
things considered. Can't the police do anything about Soma?
No.
Well, according to public security, there's no one by that name on record, so that's a dead end.
They must have wiped him from their files already.
Soma had to have been in the Tojo clan for 10 years minimum. He and Akutsu were both in the Nikkyo Consortium.
Oh,
Gosh,
wow.
he knows more about that stuff than me, though.
Okay, we'll ask him about it tomorrow then.
He's in the consortium. I guess that's enough for tonight. Let's head back to the agency and rest up.
I'll reach out to Higashi. We can meet at Charles tomorrow. Hopefully to get some sort of lead on Soma.
If Soma truly is working for public security, finding him before he finds us isn't guaranteed.
Hell no.
But if we'd captured Akutsu alive, then we could have... It's frustrating.
Saori-san's glow-up sure was something. But I think she looks great in her work outfits, too.
Oh my god, dude.
This is the best law office in the world.
They really took a hard tilt on his character.
Finally caught a glimpse of our real opponent. And public security is a mighty big one at that. Be careful out there.
It ain't gonna be easy. Somebody is going down very soon. But we're in another chapter now. Okay, surely something has dropped. Nope. Still nothing. They really lean super hard on the school to be where you do the bulk of your stuff outside of the buzzword searcher. And then, like, again, most of that's in Ijincho too. Like, we still have to go there to actually pursue that. The Kappa stuff, we haven't found any new leads on at all. Kamurocho, outside of like one dating prospect, is like almost purely for just plot, it seems. Yeah, the crew's back together. Is that just a... It's a whole ass handprint there. Well, damn. Alright, let's head to Charles. It's time to ask Higashi about Soma's Tojo clan days. Although we are getting pretty close to time here. We'll probably get close to Charles and then just call it from there. In fact, I'm gonna save just in case it tries to rope me in by getting in proximity, because that seems very possible too. Charles is up north. One thing that's been a little bit surprising, I haven't really had anything going on in any of these other restaurants or Champion District either. You know, that's probably not surprising that that's there. Oh boy. It's on my meat. So escape my happy ass uphill.
Hey, this drawing.
Squirrel's listening for something. Some big ass squirrel too, holy shit.
There it is.
Yo, platinum plate. Let's go. I'll take that. Oh, excuse you. Up and over, huh? Sorry, Charles is within view. So we'll cut it here. We are in chapter 12. It's our understanding about 2 more hours to go. We're hitting the 30-hour mark, so it's looking about right, time-wise. We do still have the Kaito files to check out, among other things. We'll probably do that as well. But for now, that will be all for Lost Judgment for today, so until next time, this will be goodbye to you two people. I'll talk to you all in the next one.